Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Land Place, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. You know the deal, it's our random run. 7. Samson, or is that Zazel? I can't remember here. Let's go check. We're on 112. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Samson, no problem. Happy to do it. I like Samson. I've been asking for Bloody Lust on many runs lately. YL9V BSXC. I am going to try this right off the bat. The added push needed to try it, of course, being the fact that we are Samson. Balls of Steel, also a big help, but we get that damage bonus early on, which could help us out depending on what bosses we face on this floor. You know, you never know what we're going to face. Having a little bit of extra bonus damage wouldn't hurt, and we still have this extra pill behind. We're not quite sure what it does, but that's okay. I'm hoping, perhaps somewhat selfishly, for a little bit of an easier run. We've won fairly handily on a lot of our runs recently. If you just looked at us versus Blue Baby, you'd be like, what are you complaining about? But I have found myself making some poor plays. I'll admit that it's on me, and coming probably closer to death than we have any right to. But that's okay, you know, it's all in the interest of being a learning experience. We still have not lost, and again, if we can learn something without losing, as far as I'm concerned, that's the ultimate win-win situation, while still getting a little bit of knowledge about what the fuck not to do in the future. Inside of our item room, Headless Baby. Nothing wrong with this. I would like to be able to get, I mean, you know the drill here, I'm assuming, if you're watching me play Samson. It's like win 112 or 113, depending on whether or not we lose. We're trying to get to 5 cents. If we can get to 5 cents, get an arcade, good chance to get IV Bag. IV Bag is really the be-all, end-all as Samson. If we get IV Bag, and God forbid something like Bloody Penny, or Old Bandage or something like that, or even Fanny Pack, we're probably in a really, really good position for our long-term chances of success. So, pretty much that's what it all comes down to here in the early game, and I will... There is a Tinted Rock, so it's a bit of a tough question, honestly. Maybe we want to use the Tinted Rock, or sorry, maybe we want to use the bomb to get the Tinted Rock, or maybe we want to use the bomb to get to a secret room to try to get a little bit more money. Considering we're already fine on our Spirit Heart action, but that could change, you know, as we take a little bit more damage in here. Do not stand there. I think we're probably going to go for the Tinted Rock now that I think about it. Let's also remember... Man, very poor haunt fight. Let's also remember that we could get a bomb back from our Tinted Rock, which is probably for the best. Or we could just straight up go to our shop and, oh my god, that's so good. Or we could just go to our shop and, blow up the donation machine and almost certainly get enough money to make this work, but it doesn't matter either way. Let's go back here, blow up the Tinted Rock, maybe a crawl space is in it for us. We got 2 bombs. Okay, so this makes it a little trickier. We're gonna go here. Got 1 cent and a Forget Me Now, which we will definitely use on the next floor, so I figured why not try this right now. Let's explore a little bit. I know we have Are You a Wizard, so I'm not going to love this. I would really like the opportunity to get an arcade on the next floor, especially with this Forget Me Now. Although now that I think about it, what I just said does not make sense, because we won't be able to use Forget Me Now and take the IV Bag with us, but... still might be the kind of thing we want to pursue, and there's no Spirit Heart for sale on here anyway. You know what? Why don't we just do this floor over again? We get lower chance of getting a deal with the devil, because there is no deal with the devil. But as we saw last time we took Forget Me Now early, there's no guarantee of getting a deal with the devil regardless. So why don't we just do our first floor over again, stack up even more money, even more consumables, and then if we have the opportunity to on the next floor, we can get an IV Bag and keep it. I think that that's almost objectively the right choice. There is a Tinted Rock available up here. Another floor full of hopefully plentiful Tinted Rocks and consumables that we can gain for our own advantage. Don't really want to go to our shop right away, but we may consider it. And now whatever spacebar items show up, we can actually keep. Hoping for not that, but that's okay. Bomb and a key for a magician card is pretty terrible. Bomb, 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 and key. No, it's not a good impression, for one, and also a very terrible payout. Let's see what our item room holds, though. Remember, this one's for free, so yeah, Book of Revelations right off the bat, especially given that we're on the first floor again, gives us not only good Spirit Heart action here, which I immediately squander, but also gives us the added ability to possibly get a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th level Meat Boy, depending on how things go. I'm going to try it. I should not have tried it. That's okay. Oh, we've already been to our item room. It doesn't matter if we try it. Yeah, we've already spent our key. What do we got in here? Secret room? Yes, and the secret room will give us the, well, keys first, and then also the ability to access our shop, and also a Balls of Steel pill. Wait, we did not have any extra bombs. But we could still go to our shop with the key, but I think we're probably going to hold off on it. You know, I would expect to probably get enough money here to make this work. It's not going to be guaranteed, but it should be relatively feasible. Yeah, there we go. That's enough money to buy something from our shop. Kind of want to not, though, on this floor. I'll go back for that. I kind of want to not on this floor, just so that we can guarantee ourselves that, you know, sweet, juicy blood bank on the next floor. Get rid of Book of Revelations for IV bag. Don't kid yourself. I absolutely would. Let's see what we got going on here. Of course, it's going to be Famine. Famine will drop a cube of meat, which I think is a really good haul. And if we don't get a blood bank, we have a contingency plan here in Book of Revelations. If we do get a blood bank, I think it's substantially better for one reason or another. You know, one reason or the other, I guess I should say, to be unambiguous. If we get blood bag, good. If we get IV bag, good. Better, maybe. Let's see what we got here. Well, we have a great opportunity to use the Book of Revelations, I think is what we've got here. And that is going to make it very difficult to die here on the next floor or two. So let's come back here, use this, use this, use this, and honestly, I think I'm going to take Necronomicon just temporarily. We're going to use it to make this big room hopefully a little easier. What do you got for me? 2 keys, 2 bombs. Great haul. No reason to use Necronomicon here, just a little bit of wasted time. It's not so bad. I'm not too worried about boss rush, of course. It's always something that is on the back of my mind. Or often something that's in the back of my mind. Just a little bit of guaranteed damage to no, to bump up our bloody lust damage here. So that was obviously an accident. I took some dumb damage and tried to rationalize it away. Good on you. You've caught me. This is where we would prefer to use Necronomicon, but there's no way I'm going back for it at this point. Just a little ridiculous. And I love our damage. I mean, I can't be mad about it, right? Like, we got Magic Mushroom. That's a great haul, but I'm not super excited about our base damage in spite of that. And I know that makes me a jerk who's very unappreciative, but at the same time, I can't deny my my true feelings here. We're kind of a little bit lacking in the damage department. Hopefully the deal with the devil on this floor or the arcade sorts us out one way or the other. Rubber cement, really good item. Rubber cement. Okay, I'm not gonna just do the Barbara. I don't even listen to Barbara Ann as a song. It's just a really fun one to parody, I suppose. Alright. Rubber cement, a little bit okay at dealing with these enemies that spawn other enemies because of the ricochet. We gotta be a little careful about shooting those barrels, of course. Early there's options is incredible. Gives us a real ability to tailor whatever we get from our bosses. Despite not having a reroll, this is a super good situation to be in. And for a bomb, to get even another Spirit Heart here seems like a really smart choice. So we will do so. Sucks that we didn't get an arcade, but it is the kind of thing that you sort of expect. We got like 4 Spirit Hearts we probably should not have gotten there. Just as a result of the staggering amount of batteries that we picked up. And man, Pin has had like a really, really nasty assortment of runs lately. We have just shit all over Pin. I think we'll take the damage, honestly. And Ceremonial Robes, absolutely. Down to the next floor. And hopefully our damage on this floor leaves a little bit less to be desired. Even though Blood Clot is only a damage out of one of your eyes, I still think it's worth picking up over Placenta when our HP is already amazing. Or at least great. Amazing might be a little bit of a stretch this early, but Ceremonial Robes, of course, didn't really hurt our HP either. And now we have Deal with the Devil precedent, so I would be expecting a pretty casual run for the time being. Let's try to, if we can, apply our lesson from the last run. If we get the opportunity, let's apply our lesson from the last run. What is that lesson? Don't fucking take deals with the devil you can't afford to take. Easy advice. But gotta remember to do it, because oftentimes I just find that deal with the devil and I'm like, oh, I should definitely take it right now. I'm actually hoping like this would be a perfect opportunity for us to get a deal with the devil with Brimstone. No, I'm being facetious a little bit. I wanted to use this once on this floor just so we can fight Pestilence. But it would be an awesome opportunity for us to fight Krampus and get Lump of Coal, because our range is really good, and with Rubber Cement, these shots that bounced off the walls would pack a real punch when they landed. At least assuming they landed on an enemy. Hey, let's take a second to talk about another thing. Don't fucking pick up Fire Mine on this run. It's streak suicide. We've already had the opportunity to trust in my self-righteous streak suicide here recently, so I'm gonna just choose not to. 4 cents for 1 bomb. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I can put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I just wanted an opportunity to quote Missy Elliott. I apologize. The answer is maybe, especially if we want to get an arcade on the next floor. It'll probably be yes. We will take... We gotta take 2nd level bandages. It feels like a little bit of a cop-out, but it's probably for the best. We want a 3rd level bandage girl. We don't get too many opportunities to do it. We should go for it. And it's not even that bad, you know, having a 2nd ability to damage enemies here is kind of nice. Still 30 seconds ahead of boss rush, but no item room. Probably won't go to the shop on this floor just to keep our chances of getting the arcade high. Because really, I mean, I would get rid of Ball of Bandage, or I would get rid of Book of Revelations here to pick up IV Bag, just because it would give us so much damage right off the cut. I know it's not a popular decision, but the game keeps fucking me out of 4th level Bandage Girl anyway. Maybe I can fuck myself out of it a couple times, you know? Turnabout is fair play. I also would like to point out we got this Azazel-style Fool card that we can, you know, pull out of our hat whenever we so choose. And as a result, Boss Rush should be a very, very interesting proposition. So close to 15 cents, but even still, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna resist the temptation. This really feels like a secret room. Do we know these? One's Balls of Steel. Health down. Well, okay. Sorted. Range up. Not worth it at all. But we can't really get much out of Balls of Steel. I'm taking the Fool card with me instead. There will be people who think that is a bad decision, but our HP is totally fine. And the opportunity, even if it doesn't pan out, to get 1 amazing potential item out of a boss rush room versus 2 Spirit Hearts we are unlikely to need in the very near future is a pretty easy decision in my mind. But you be happy with your 2 Spirit Hearts. I'll wager myself on the boss rush haul instead. We'll see who's right. It could well be you. We'd have to run some kind of simulation, you know, on like 1,000 runs, though, to see which one is the actual correct choice. But, you know, for now, this is okay. No hard feelings. Let's try out our big room here. We do have an arcade, finally. A lot less fodder to play it with as a result of the fact that we, of course, lost some HP with that health downgrade pill. But it was a pretty good time to lose HP, if we're going to lose it. Now we got a good use for Balls of Steel. You guys are going to love this one. So we're going to take ourselves down 2 Spirit Hearts here. Give ourselves a little bit of purchasing power, and we got IV Bag. I'm very sorry, Book of Revelations. You've been lovely, Book of Revelations, but I'm going to say goodbye to you for now because the base damage that we're going to be able to get here is so good. And when in Samson, do as the Samsonites do. We are going to really, really enjoy the damage modifier that we get as a result of this. And now we can effectively buy whatever we want from our shops. I'm sorry, we still have a chance of getting that, you know, these Bandage Girl payouts. Why don't we take Counterfeit Penny with us as well? It seems like a really good opportunity to get stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. And I'm not talking about a mid-60s record label that for a while had Otis Redding in his prime. Alright, 12 minutes. Timing is looking really good right now. Why not use IV Bag right now? Well, we're already at the maximum damage bonus, I think. If we can get some extra money out of it, though, it seems like a pretty easy decision. Let's give this a try. I'm assuming that we're never going to have money problems again in the game, and I figured that that would also pay out pretty quickly. I don't really see a need to buy the 9 volts. I'm all ears if you've got the money, honey. I got the time. I'm interested to know. Maybe if we picked up something that was not IV Bag, we'd be more interested in that, but for now, that doesn't seem too likely considering it's like one of the best items we could possibly hope for. Alrighty. Not really that interested in spending a bomb for that. That looks pretty cool. Rattled around and saved me a lot of trouble. We gotta be out of here by 13:30 or so to have a good chance at boss rush, and it's looking like that is real freaking likely. Oh lord, the damage is incredible. I am loving it. Okay, Dark Bomb probably over Contract from Below, just for safekeeping, and the ability to fly or Satanic Bible. Definitely we will take Lord of the... Oh, but now I don't have any HP with which to use the IV Bag. You dummy. Oh, well. We'll probably get some more. What, you got, like, some health downgrades for me in this pool of mushrooms? All that work to get IV bag. I know there was a red heart back there. All that work to get IV bag, and then I squander it a little bit. But I'm assuming that we'll have a pretty decent chance to get some HP back. Let's just be smarter about that in the future. In particular, we'd like to get, like, 2 HP back. Well, we have Dark Bomb giving us Spirit Hearts. I kind of feel like we can go a little over the top with our damage here, you know, to speed things up. I'm going to hit myself 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, Dark Bomb, don't fuck me here, okay? It's really important to me that you pay out occasionally. It doesn't have to be super, super consistently, but you got to pay out now and then, all right? Health up. There we go. That's something that we were looking for, so that's helpful. Let's try this. Try this. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. That's okay. Fat Odd Mushroom, also great. We've really taken care of that health downgrade problem we had, but we have no HP right now. We need some red hearts in order to start playing this again. Mysterious Candy, what the hell is going on in there? He's rattling around like a freaking Rolling Stones album. What do you got for me? Red hearts? No red hearts. Starter deck, absolutely. The Sun. Not really good right now. That's okay, though. We'll take this. What about this one? We know this one? Health down. Pretty bad, but pretty bad. Let's just leave it at that. Goodbye. Okay. So we want to be out of here by like 16:30. We could use the Sun card for a map, and then the Fool card to get out of the boss rush room, and, you know, voila, we got a free item for ourselves. I am going to take the next few red hearts just to guarantee us a little bit of extra HP for the next floor. Although if I'm using the Sun anyway, I guess it doesn't matter as much, but it still matters a little bit. Dark Bomb doesn't need that HP right now, is my thinking at least, is my hope, unless I've taken a lot of damage on this floor that I have not noticed. But I don't think I have. So we've been to the shop, we've been to the item room. That was not smart damage. This is a Perthrow rune. Let's carry it in with us to this. We may want to use a reroll at some point here. We may also not want to. We'll find out pretty soon. Those are the 2 options. Sure. I think the extra HP is going to be better, even with the shot speed downgrade. So, and I'm not just saying that because that's how the situation worked out. Okay, let's look at what we got going on this floor. How's my HP looking? We got 1. Actually, we look pretty good here. Let's go into this room because we got the time, quite frankly. Money is not likely to be too useful. Oh, thank you for the extra Spirit Heart. I will might as well hurt myself once here to do this up. Obviously, as far as trinkets go, I would really love to get Bloody Penny right now. Unlikely to happen. Could be an arcade on this floor. Bloody Penny. Where does Bloody Penny drop? Fortune Tellers. We'll see. Blowing up blood banks, maybe? I can't remember what its pool is like. We don't need to use the mapping yet, so like if I can hold off on using the Sun card, we might as well. It's good enough to hold with us, but if we have to use it, you know, I got no problems with that either. Chariot is also... I mean, it's weird, because you'd expect it to be great, but it's actually kind of terrible unless we find a blood bank, and even then we're probably not going to want to spend the time necessary to make it work. If we could use Chariot and then use IV Bag and not take damage, it'd be pretty good for us right now, but that is not the case. But there is a blood bag right there. There is an arcade right here. Could theoretically use it on, but let's just try to get through this semi-quickly. Let's get a couple of bonuses out of this quickly. Alright, it took a little while to do this, but at the same time I think it's going to really benefit us for future rooms, which we are going to be clearing a lot faster now. We don't really need that 1 penny. It's pretty unlikely to make a difference. We've already donated to our donation machine. You know, honestly, I'm not that perturbed by taking extra damage at this point, because taking extra damage is one way that we can improve our damage, as long as we have not hit the cap for that already. I'm talking quickly, but we're really not necessarily in a rush. I think this is an acceptable item. And we are going to take this and then double down on that. Now, probably remaining red hearts will go to Dark Bum. Except for that one for some reason. My own fault. Here at Font. We'll pop it down. Probably unlikely to need it, but better to have it than to not have it. Anything we want in the shop is ours for the taking here. Absolutely. Mom's key is good. 2 of spades. I'm just going to use it because I like the other stuff we've got, and we will move along. Obviously a dead end. Okay. Do we need the mapping? I still think the answer is probably no. So if we can save this sun card to use as full health, that's substantially better for us. Don't really need that. Just prioritizing. Alright, here's our boss fight. We could explore a little bit more. We have tons of time. We might as well go back for the Spirit Heart. You know, I have a feeling that if I don't go back for that Spirit Heart, I could find myself not being very pleased with myself in case things go truly south. So, got this. And we'll full card out of our out of our boss trap room unless we are feeling so confident with the item that we pick up that nothing could possibly go wrong, you know? Seemed like a pretty obvious location, and that's a good get for us. You know, the more HP we have, the easier it is for us to play as many plays of that IV bag at the start of each floor as we want. So just stay out of the way of where BBF could possibly end up. We'll take the Polaroid, and we'll take whatever's in here, almost certainly. Although now that I think about it, why do we care if we take this? I'd rather have the more HP for the easier damage bonus. I can't get rid of IV bags, so I think we take, like, Peeper's Eye. Beautiful. It's not the end of the world. And we can take Chariot with us as well. Although, I didn't think about it, but let's try this on for size. I don't really need the money, but if you could pay out with a blood bag, that'd be pretty sweet. Either way, we just turned our Chariot card into, like, 8 cents, which is effectively pretty shitty for us, but hey, we're here. Okay, we got the Sun card still. There's very, very little chance of death on this run at this point in this general area, but at the same time, well, that's, by the way, I should mention, I guess. We can do this once, I guess. I should mention, that you would have been right, probably, to take your 2 Spirit Hearts instead of Peeper's Eye. So you know what? More power to you. You were correct. Wish that we picked up Black Candle so I didn't have to deal with, like, not knowing what our HP is like right now. I know that it's decent. That helps out as well. So why don't we... Like, the worst case scenario is that that does hurt us not for red hearts, but if we're going to get hurt anyway, although now that I think about it, we weren't going to get hurt on the way in, were we? So, a little bit of a weird play. That's okay. Keep our Sun card. Money equals power would be a nice augmentation here. You know what? Perfect floor for purity as far as I'm concerned. Let's see if we can get some freaking red hearts out of this. There we go, finally. Oh, you dick. I needed that red heart, man. I only got the half one. What am I supposed to do with a half red heart? I got hit twice by Loki there, which is actually embarrassing. There's still, the throw chance is so low. It's so low that it's in the new trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Its only line is, Chewie, we're home. There we go, we needed that. Or I would like to have had that, which I did. 2 of diamonds, pop it. 2 of hearts. Judgment. Judgment, I would like for you to die so I have a better chance at a deal with the devil. No hard feelings. 2 of hearts is great for us. We're probably closing in on the damage bonus on this floor, so if we could just get like 1 extra HP and then use it on the next floor, that's good and golden. I have to admit, I'm a pretty huge fan of the fact that we just got small rock as well. That means that, you know, we get 1 extra damage on every single shot, regardless of how much I've punished myself to make it happen. Well, at this point, why don't we just, we'll pop it right away, because we're already close or at the damage bonus, and then we can just have, Demon Judgment. Not Demon Judgment. Bum Friend. Dark Bum. There we go. We can have Dark Bum pick up all the other red hearts and hopefully give us some payouts that actually provide me with some Spirit Heart value. Thank you very much. Alright, I think we're back in kind of an equilibrium that I can be comfortable with. I was making some poor plays earlier out of laziness or inattentiveness. Feeling much better now. Pin or Skolex obviously stand very little chance against us. Skolex is actually kind of annoying, but Pin, there's no chance. I'm taking so much damage from enemies whose shots I cannot see because they fire, like, at the same time I'm firing. Oh, that's for you, Dark Bum. Don't think we really need the money. You got something for me? Yeah, thank you. You got another one up here if you're interested. Emperor, we will definitely pop on the cathedral. I'm pretty sure we just keep this sun card to use on the chest, either as mapping or as full HP. Either way should be pretty much completely fine. Is a tinted rock. I could really use the spirit hearts, just for peace of mind, if nothing else, because I've been making some poor decisions. Easy. Yeah, we'll take the extra luck here. And the HP doesn't hurt either. No deal with the devil, so maybe I should have played Judgment. Anyway, obviously the more HP that we have, the 3, 4. The more HP that we have, the better off we are with the sun and with IV Bag. So I'm not overly concerned about losing Spirit Hearts right now because we have Dark Bum with us as well. But I think the Red Hearts are advantageous, shall we say. I was like, man, I wish we had a black card so I could just use IV Bag right now. Joker. Let's get rid of the Emperor card to hold Joker. I don't really want to trade away any HP right now. Like, all 3 cards are good, but we don't get anything for using Joker here. We do get something out of using the Sun here, so I'm actually going to disagree with myself. I'm going to use the Sun, which is a touch risky, but at least we get value out of it. And now I know exactly where to go here, and we have the Emperor and the Joker. We can use both of them on the Cathedral. Is this the best way to handle it? Well, it depends on what you mean by best. It's not the safest. The safest way would be to hold the Sun card and use it as full health in case things got super shitty. But it's a relatively safe way of handling it. It's not like, you know, it might have the best offensive outcome for us. It also makes it 100 times easier for me to just figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go to fight the boss, which is nice. Can't really tell you with authority whether I would have picked this area sooner or later. I would have picked it sooner or later, hopefully. I don't know which one. Hopefully sooner. What killed those shots? That was really weird to me. We don't have any kind of shielded tears or anything like that. Peeper's Eye, maybe? Yeah, Peeper's Eye kills the shots. That's not that bad, then. I mean, it's not that good, either, but it's certainly not that bad. It's going to be another short one here. Nothing wrong with that. We will pop Joker cards, see what we get. And it's pretty much just shit. Yeah, a couple of spiders. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is fairly reasonable, I think, for extra damage here. Although we won't have any extra damage on the chest right off the bat. But the hope, I guess, is that you'll pick up red hearts fairly soon, or pick up items in the chest that will work for you. Why don't we just fight them? Like, it makes the most sense to just fight the boss right away. We've got a nice damage bonus. We've been hit 5 times. It's close to the max. Now, don't take damage the same dumb way you've been taking damage this whole run, where your shots cover up enemy shots, and as a result, you don't see what the fudge is going on. Just keep myself back here. We should be fine. We're doing so much damage. It's very, very nice. And again, I mean, it's a little bit more spotty of a win than it looked like. Probably because I'm leveraging so much of my HP every single floor in order to make it happen. But it's a really good situation, and I'd be very surprised to see us sour it up. On the chest with no curse. That's good. Capricorn's very nice. Mongo Baby is okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Spider Baby works out fairly well with this IV bag play for us, because, oh, EDF, man. Because we'll be getting extra spiders out of it. So we've been hit twice, so we only need to do like 4 more to get the maximum payout here. But let's try not to get hit by BBF anymore. Yeah, honestly, I'm relatively pleased with this. If we can get to use IV bag more, we can consciously create some spiders in situations that will be good for us. Right now, there's not much benefit to it. Of course, we do have... Oh, my fucking god. We do have Dark Bum as well. This is like a carbon copy of so many of our last runs. I don't know why that sounded like Adam Sandler. It's a carbon copy! I'm a cobbler! Anyway. Love him. Does some of his best work lately. I just wish I did not pick up these items that make it so much more likely that I hurt myself, especially now that I've taken a little bit more damage in the process. Like, don't fuck with me, BBF. I'm not in the mood for it right now. Drop some red hearts. So, who do we kill last? Gluttonies. Gluttonies last. Well, when you fight the triple rooms, do you kill the gluttonies last? Yes. Kill the gluttonies last. Yes. Kill the gluttonies last. Yes, I said yes. We killed the gluttonies last. Okay, come on. We're looking for secret rooms here just because it gives us... Yeah, don't stand next to that. We're looking for secret rooms because it gives us a fairly easy out. This is a decent room. honestly, as long as we can kill him quickly, which we did. No red hearts, no spirit hearts, nothing at all dropping here. That's okay. As long as the rooms stay that easy, we're fine. What really bums me out is that I've taken so much damage against enemies where it's very preventable damage. Like, it's the fucking BBF nonsense, and he gets so close to me. Again, it was just like, I didn't even think about it. Do I want to take BBF? Sure, why not? No, there's very many reasons why you might not want to do that. I gotta put, like, today at least, a moratorium on items that are as likely to hurt the enemies as they are to hurt me. Or vice versa, you know what I mean. More bombs does not hurt. I'm still scrounging around for the secret room here. There we go, we finally found it. It's an item. Yeah, how about go fuck yourself instead? I can't believe it actually had the audacity to give me fire mine there. Oh, this is good, though. I don't think we need to use, yes. Box of spiders might be good, too. I don't think we need to use IV bag anymore, so, let's just take box of spiders with us. We've probably been hit enough to get the maximum damage bonus anyway. We're doing a lot of damage, that's the important part. We do want Yum Heart, so that should give us the win. Surely a little bit more dangerous than my original intentions would have made it look, but hey, we came close to throwing again, and it looks like we're probably not going to, so that's good. That's pretty sweet as well. Strength, decent. Temperance, not really that interested. Onsus, might as well use it in here. Two of clubs, why not? Rules card, Chubb dislike smoke, did you know this? Joker card, meaningless, so let's pop it. We get strength, temperance, I don't know what we do. Can we blow up a temperance card? Or do we want to use, no, we don't want to use the temperance card. I was just fucking with you. Okay. Haha, I was just fucking with you. I don't know why it came out so robotic that first time. Okay, we should be fine. I'll pop the strength card. You got a payout, that would be super nice. Thank you. It'll be a win. It was a scary win. But it looks like a win nonetheless, unless there's like an enormously colossal failure coming down the pipeline here. Nah, this is gonna be good. Okay, well, I long for a run where I don't even give myself the chance to accidentally throw, but I suppose that ball's in my court, you know? For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.